afternoon, it's Sal Warner. How you doing? And welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. What you doing, Willis? What you doing? It's match day, guys. It's match day. It's match hours. We're literally hours from Manchester United against Liverpool, of course, the biggest game of the season. I've been sitting there. I've been laying back trying to watch Tottenham against Newcastle. I'm almost falling asleep, guys. I'm almost falling asleep. But thank God Chatterbox is here to wake me up from my slumber. Absolutely brilliant. Great to have you guys here with me. Thank you for so much for joining me. Well, a few hours to go, guys, but before I start, please could you kindly subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. Very important, people, subscribe to the channel. Absolutely imperative that you subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. Guys, can I ask you any more? I'm not begging. Absolutely not. Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely. Grayo, you legend. How you doing? I missed you this morning, my friend. What's going on? Big up the Chatterboxers. Afternoon sound, all the Chatterboxers. I missed your morning show. I was having it large, and last night, well, we all been there, mate. Wake up 11 a.m. A bit worried about today, but not feeling it. Hope I'm wrong. You're not feeling it. You know what it is? You know, like when I saw that United tray. You know that Twitter personality. You know, one of those personalities that get famous on Twitter for nothing. You know, he's going to the match, and every time he's been to the match, we have lost the game, guys. Someone needs to tell him not to go to these games. Someone needs to tell him, someone needs to grab him like this at Manchester Airport and say, listen, you're not going to the game, mate. Listen, you know what I mean? Look, we've lost every single game since he has been at games. It's crazy, isn't it? Is it a conspiracy theorist? Is it a conspiracy theory? Can you believe it? Can you? The word conspiracy was invented in the 1960s for people to keep their mouth closed in case of looking about a bit stupid, basically. That's what it was. Anyway, guys, it's Man United against Liverpool. Man United against Liverpool. It's Liverpool against Man United. We need to get the energy up, guys. We got a massive game today. It's all about winning the game today, of course. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Absolutely, Man United are the best. Nothing more, nothing less. United are the best. Where does that come from? Nothing more, nothing less. You know, I can't even remember where it comes from. Nothing more. I'm completely. Guys, help me in the chat. What's going on? Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Where does that come from? Nothing more, nothing. I don't know. I've forgotten. I completely forgotten. My memory's completely forgone, guys. My memory's completely kafufu at the moment, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like to the channel. It is Manchester United against Liverpool. It is getting closer. I'm getting edgier. I'm getting more nervous as we speak. We cannot afford to lose this game. We can't even afford to draw, to be honest, because the way that City are going and other teams, the way in particular City are going, they don't look like they're going to drop any more points, guys. They don't look like they're going to drop anything, do they? They just keep going on and on. They're like a machine at the end of the day as well. But of course, it does help that you know, they cheat their way to it and all that. Of course, we do know that. They'll be put down a few pegs very soon, of course. But guys, listen, it's a massive game. I'm very excited. I'm very energetic. I'm going to be here for Chatterbox, and then I'm going to have like a half an hour break, and then I'm going to come on for the live watch along, guys. Pop your head in if you can. Pop your head in. Say hello, Sal. How's it going, Sal? How you doing, mate? Yeah, something like that. Pop your head in, and that would be lovely. It would be great to see you on the stream, of course, especially if it's going bad and I'm looking all depressed and sad. Hopefully it won't be. Hopefully we'll be doing very well, guys. Lies around me, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Walaikum salam. How you doing? Alhamdulillah, I'm good, mate. United to win 2-0. De Ligt man of the match. I really hope so. That will be absolutely lovely. That will be absolutely beautiful if we did that. I will take any victory today. I don't care. It's the international break is coming. And look, we carry on. Yeah, you know what I mean? We carry on with the international break, and we refresh ourselves, get players fit, of course. Little bit worried about the international break. Don't want any injuries, of course. Absolutely not. Don't want any injuries, of course. Grayo, I will probably feel better if Ugarte was playing. Me too, mate. He's on the bench. The lyrics are from it must be loved by madness and must have been loved. Oh, that's one of my favourite songs, mate. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Yeah, that's the one. You got it. I had it in my head. You know what I mean? Then it forgot. You know when it just leaves your head. Bless me and bless you. Bless the bees and the birds. Da, 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 da. I love it, mate. I love it. These are the classics. You can't mess with the classics, guys. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Can't wait to. I mean, they don't make them like that nowadays, do they? They released that song twice. It was such a good song. Had to release it twice, guys. If you know, you know, guys. If you know, you know. Look, if Ugarte ain't playing, he's not registered in time. He cannot play. He's not even in the squad. He cannot play. He's not registered in time, apparently. Man United didn't register him in time, which I find confusing, as there are some players who are registered in time who signed after Ugarte. So I don't understand what that is, to be honest. I don't know how to understand how it works in regards to that. I'm no expert. I know that FA are dodgy as F, so at the end of the day, let them be at the end of the day. I don't care what the weatherman says, really, about them. They're useless at the end of the day. So, guys, what are your predictions for the game? What kind of formation would you like to see? One thing I don't want to see a false number 9 rubbish. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of the false number 9. There's no Mason Mount, there's no Scott McTominay, so it's very hard for him to do the false number 9 now. Unless he plays Rashford up there with, not for me. Not for me. We do need Xerxes up there. Garnacho left. Ahmad right. It's heaven sent. We need to do that for me. I think Rashford needs to take a time out. Rashford needs to take a break, in my opinion. He needs to be on the bench today. I'm looking forward to seeing the team, to be honest, because, Ten Hag is very, very unpredictable in regards to football, football selections and stuff like that. He always catches us unaware. Guys, I'm just about to bring it in. Who are we after? We are after Anthony Robinson of Fulham. Manchester United look to sign the player, but it could cost them as much as £30 million. Now, this obviously can't be done now because obviously the transfer window has closed. But Manchester United are looking to do a deal in January or the summer. They're looking for someone to be a long-term replacement for Luke Shaw. So Luke Shaw obviously has not been reliable. He's been injured for many, many months. He's missed about 60% of his career at Manchester United. Tyrone Malacia is another story completely. No one knows what's going on with Tyrone Malacia. Rehabilitation and all that, Amy Winehouse and all that. But at the end of the day, Manchester United are looking for a left-back. A bit late in the day, if you ask me. We should have went after a left-back a long, long time ago, guys. It should have been a left-back first. Ages ago. That's what we should have been looking at. Someone like Anthony Robinson a long time ago, guys. He's a good player, 27-year-old American international. Would have done great at United. A left footer, of course. That would be fantastic. That's what we needed. But it seems like Manchester United are going to go after him in January or in the summer. Dependent on, of course, what happens with Luke Shaw. We cannot rely on Luke Shaw, and this is why I would stress. I would save them the energy in regards to what happens to Luke Shaw. Because Luke Shaw, just like it rains in London, he will be injured this year again. And he will be injured again and again. This is what Luke Shaw does. Luke Shaw plays for England. He's an England player. He's not a Man United player. I swear he's played nearly the same amount of games as for England than he has for Man United. Grayo. Who do you think will play in the midfield? I preferred Labby's version, but love Madness version. Yeah, absolutely too. I love the two-zone era. Met Pauline Beckett from the selector, and she's such a lovely person. Absolutely, mate. See, there you go. You met the stars, mate. My friend knows the guy, what's his name, from Madness. My friend's an MBE. He was a police officer for 35 years, and he had Madness at his inaugural kind of thing stuff. So yeah, absolutely classic band. Of course, I was raised on that music, when I was young with the vinyls and stuff. I was raised on that type of music, all different types of music, pop music, rock music, rap music. I was raised on it all, for goodness, but yeah, brilliant band. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. Eliza Grammy, Ugarte can't play today because he's a problem. They couldn't get his shots, his size, his baggy trousers. There we go. I set you guys up for that one. Liza Rami, how you doing? Baggy trousers. Yeah, absolutely. He did wear baggy trousers, to be fair. Is that a Madness joke? Are you doing it as a Madness joke? I swear, that is too clever, mate. That's too clever. Good. Where'd you get that from? That's too clever, mate. Baggy trousers. Because at the end of the day, he did have baggy trousers, to be honest, Ugarte. They couldn't find a shirt that fitted him, of course, you know what I mean? But that is funny. That's hilarious, mate. Nice one. You guys are too good for me. You're too skillful, mate. Absolutely. I'm gonna have to get some of my old classics out soon. I'm gonna have to get some of the old jokes out of blow the dust off my old jokes notepad. and spit them to you guys. Guys, how are you feeling about the game today? What is the vibe today? Are you feeling positive? Are you feeling negative? Some people are feeling a little bit nervous. Some people are feeling negative. Some people are telling me, I think we're going to lose today. I've got a feeling. Some people are saying, I think we're going to draw 2-2. Some people are saying, I'm going to win today. I feel like we're going to win today. I think it's going to be 2-0 Man United. Some people are like that. It's a very mixed emotions at the moment. My opinion would be is that it depends how we start. How we start the game is most important. If we start the game well, I think we can go on to win the game, but we must press and we mustn't give Liverpool a chance to breathe. We mustn't give Liverpool a chance to breathe. Absolutely not. We have to really go for the game, guys. We have to really go for their throats from the minute go. We cannot give them a chance to settle down. Absolutely not. No chance at all. Garnacho, it's got to be Garnacho. He's a big, strong, can score against anyone. Absolutely, Grayo. Absolutely. I'm getting myself demonetized with singing all these songs. I just think madness. For goodness sake, goodness me. That's the way the tube do. That's the way the tube do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't help it, man. I can't help the classics when they get in my head. I can't help the classics. You know what my worst song is? And I'm going to tell you like this, right? I'm going to tell you my worst song, right? My worst song is Paul Weller, Tears in Heaven. That's my worst song. Because every time I hear Paul Weller, Tears in Heaven, is it Paul Weller? It is Paul Weller, isn't it? If I'm getting his name right. I always get confused with him and the other guy. What's his name? I always get confused with him and the other guy. Tears in Heaven. Hold on. Why does it come up Archery Paralympics? I didn't ask for the Archery Paralympics. Why did it come up as Archery Paralympics? I asked for Paul Weller, Tears in Heaven from Paul Weller, for goodness sake. In Heaven. Yeah, Eric Clapton. Sorry, my bad. I knew it. I always get Eric Clapton confused with Paul Weller for some strange reason. Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven. If you know the story, if everyone knows the story about Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven, goodness me, you know when that song hits me, you know when that plays on the radio, it ruins my whole mood for the whole day. I start getting depressed, I start thinking of my loved ones. Yeah, it is Eric Clapton, Gray. I always get him confused with Paul Weller for some reason. It is Eric Clapton. But every time I hear that song, I always get sad and it ruins my mood. And I feel like, oh my goodness, I feel like giving my wife a hug. I feel like, ringing my brother, I start getting all these sad thoughts and stuff like that. Now, I have a ritual. I do not play that song before a football match is on. Absolutely not, because it just makes me depressed, and I believe in positive energy. Positive energy, because we need to win, and today we need the Wenger boys on. Dun, 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 dun. That's what we need. We need rock and roll music on. We need rock and roll. Something takes a part of me. Yes, we need something. We need something like that, guys. We don't need no sad songs. Today is Man United against Liverpool. We need something like that. You know what I mean? We don't need no sad songs. Today is about positivity, guys. Absolutely, it's about positivity. Guys, absolutely. Better than the bloody Sunita song, Macho song. Mate, you're coming out. Yeah, Erica, he's little boy. Yeah, I know, Grail, you're reminding me now. You're going to bring tears to my eyes, my friend. Window was left open and all that. For goodness sake, God, blimey, it's so sad, isn't it? The way life can turn like that. It's sad. We pray for him and I hope he's in a good place right now. Absolutely, guys, absolutely. Get Honey Bun to cheer me up, mate. You have to cheer me up now, mate. I know I don't want that song because, you know what? I have the other Eric Clapton song in my head. I tried to change the lyrics. So I have the other Eric Clapton song in my head, You Look Wonderful Tonight. So I have that one, You Look Wonderful Tonight, and I have that in my head instead because that's less depressing. Absolutely. It's better than Lady in Red. Look, but Ladies in Red, should I say? No one watches that. Yes, Snap It the Power. Snap It the Power. Oh yeah. Is that the one? Snap It the Power. Please. Power. No. I forgot. Now, who sang that song, Snap It the Power? It wasn't Snap, was it? Snap was from the early 90s, wasn't it? Snap It the Power. Snap It the Power. Snap It the Power. Boop, boop. That ain't no one, is it? Snap It the Power. Snap it, the power. Wait, let's have a look at this one. Let's have a look at this one, guys. Oh, yeah, snap. It is my snap, the power. Oh, snap. The power, yeah, absolutely. Quality, I possess, don't be oppressed. Listen, we're on this one today. It is Man United against Liverpool. We are not messing about today. It is amazing. It's a big game, guys. Where is everyone? There's only a few of you online, guys. Where is everyone? Filling it up. We're filling it up with the energy. We need some more people here for the energy. For the energy, guys. Please subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. It's so important for the future of this channel, guys. Of this channel. We need it. We need it. We need to push it, guys. Absolutely. Lies around me. I've got the power by snap. Yeah, I've got the power. Absolutely. Quality I possess. I've got the power. We have got the power today, Manchester United. Manchester United are snap. I will attack. And you don't want that. That's what Man United need to do. Quality I possess. Absolutely, we possess quality. That's Manchester United. And we will attack. And Liverpool don't want that. Absolutely not. You see how creative we are? You see how creative we are? You see what we do with this creation? We bring in music to fit the narrative. Definitely, we bring in music to fit the narrative. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Look, I've got a song for Jadon Sancho. Lazy. Lazy when I wake up. I'm lazy when I talk. I'm lazy when I'm dancing. And I'm lazy when I walk. Yeah, absolutely. That is Jadon Sancho's song. That is a Jadon Sancho song. Jadon Sancho is that guy. The lazy guy. Did you see his magnificent reaction for his signing? Did you see everyone jumping up and down? Not. I think he scared away the crowd. If I'm being honest with you, I think he scared away everyone. I didn't see anyone in that stadium. It was empty. Stamford Bridge was empty. It's emptier than the Etihad. My goodness me, absolutely. I'm keeping one eye on the Spurs game. At the moment, it's Newcastle 1, Spurs 0. Of course. Spurs had a goal disallowed from Rera. I'm not sure who scored the goal for Newcastle, but Spurs in the spot of bother down up there at St James's Park. They're going to have to get back into the game as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's not been quite a good start for Tottenham Hotspur. Has it, guys? Has it? Here's a chance. No, it's not a chance for Tottenham. They kicked it away, Newcastle. Joel, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'm not 100% sure, but it does sound like Matt Ahmed has been benched. Where are you hearing this from, Jarl? Where are you hearing this, my friend? Where is it coming from? What is your source? Is he dropped? For whom? For whom? Absolutely. Just Sancho, oh, goodbye. Just go. Hate your face, you a big disgrace, Sancho. Absolutely, mate. The classic is out, Grayo, you legend. You legend. Don't forget to get that song to me. I've got to change the song on the thing and stuff like that. Don't forget, I've got to edit it and stuff. I want to bring it in next week or something like that. I've got to do the video edit as well and stuff like that. I've got lots of things to do in regards to that and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I've also got to fix this channel a little bit. Add a few little bits here and there. I'm on my own. So I do it all my own, guys. Absolutely. Guys, so is this true that Ahmad is left on the bench today? Is that true? I'm stunned if that is true, because that means he's going to play Anthony, isn't he? What's he going to do? Is he going to play Anthony? We'll have to wait and see, guys. Well. I think he's going to play Anthony, guys, and Rashford. He's going to play Anthony and Rashford. I got a feeling he's going to do that, guys. I absolutely got this weird feeling that he's going to end up doing Anthony and Rashford thing. Oh my goodness. As long as we win the game, I don't care, but you die on your sword. Garnacho. If Garnacho plays great, I would have played Ahmad. So he's keeping Rashford and he's playing him on the right? Is he playing Rashford on the right? So he's probably playing Rashford on the right. Or unless he's playing Rashford up front. Oh, for goodness sake. What is wrong with Ten Hag, man? I'm telling you, he better not be doing that, because at the end of the day, Rashford doesn't work well up front. We've tried that numerous amounts of times. He doesn't work well up front. Play Xerxes. For goodness sake, play Xerxes, Ten Hag. Stop doing it to yourself. Play Xerxes. I don't know if Ahmad has been left out. That would be absolutely crazy if Ahmad is left out of this team. That would be crazy, because he's been one of our better performers this season. It's sad, isn't it? Why can't Rashford get dropped? Look, I'm just speculating here. I haven't had confirmation of the team yet. I'm not going to start speculating that I know the team, but why can't Rashford be dropped? What is going on with Marcus Rashford? Why can he not be dropped once? Just once, for crying out loud. He needs to be dropped at the end of the day. Look, he's not performing. I hope he performs today. I hope he has a good game today. I hope it works out for him today, guys. I really do. I really do hope it works out for Jadon, for not Jadon Sancho, God forbid, for Rashford today. I really do. Regardless, sorry mate, regardless on the keys of the player said Apple Music is playing up and he needs to get it repaired by the new one. Something though, the deep meeting on Friday, from Friday reforming. The deep are meeting on Friday. Fantastic mate. Look, I'll try and download it off SoundCloud. If it's alright, if it's not copyrighted or anything like that, royalty. If not, I'll just use another song. It's absolutely fine, Grayo. No problem at all. But yeah, I will use it, definitely. I'll try and take it off SoundCloud. If I can, if there's a way to do that, I will do it. But if not, I'll just use another song. It's just an intro at the end of the day. I just need to get the jingle correct. I just need to get that right. And then we're up and running, guys. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Top three would be Rashford left, Garnacho right, and Garnacho. Top three would be Rashford left, Garnacho right, and Xerxes right. Garnacho right and Xerxes right. You mean left? Rashford left, Garnacho right, and Xerxes right. You mean Rashford centre, or you mean, or do you mean Xerxes centre? Xerxes could play in the centre, and obviously Rashford on the left, and Garnacho on the right. Something along those lines, though. Something along those lines, but. We have to wait and see. The team isn't confirmed yet. We'll have to wait and see what Ten Hag does. But I really hope Ten Hag doesn't start digging a grave for himself. But one thing it is, look, it's all in hindsight at the end of the day. Once the game is over, we will know the result. And if the result is a good result, then it's the best team selection of all time, of course. That's what it is. But if it's a bad result, then you know what's going to happen. He's going to have pressure on him, etc., which I don't want. I don't want any more of those so-called Man United fans coming after Ten Hag again and saying, look, I told you he's a bald fraud, he's a peanut head, all that business that they've been taught to saying over the last week or so, which has been absolutely pathetic from them. I'm excited to see this game. I'm excited when Man United play Liverpool. I'm sad I'm not at the game, of course. I've been to a few Man United Liverpool games in my time. As soon as it gets done, I'll send it. No royalties at all, mate. I could send you all the physical copy of my CD. Is that any good? No, mate. It's basically I just need to put it onto like an editing software for the thing. But I only can do it like by illegally downloading it from SoundCloud. I don't do that sort of thing, by the way. I don't, taking it off YouTube or something like that. That's the sort of thing I do. But anyway, I've got songs. I've got a lot of songs. But you know, some of them have been copyrighted to my brother and stuff like that. And I don't want to go through that, ringing up my brother. Can you send me the parts? Can you send me the copyrighted? You know. Just a headache, isn't it? At the end of the day, I wish I had a keyboard here with me. I would just have played my own one and done it myself. You can do one with a couple of keys, you know, with these things, you know, with these intros and stuff like that. The song I'm using at the moment actually went on BBC Radio. It was very big and stuff like that. But, you know, I just don't want to disgruntle anyone and stuff like that when it comes to it and everything like that. Especially if this channel blows up. I hope it blows up, guys. You guys are doing the business. You guys are here every single day. Grayo, you absolute legend. I appreciate you all. Excited for the game, guys. Excited for the game. Come on, guys. Smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Grayo. You legend. Thank you so much, my friend. You are absolutely top of the league, mate. Top of the league, you are absolutely, mate. Joel, I wanted Motta as our manager and Everton have gone, but now when Ineos select Everton go, then it's way too soon to go in the manager. He's got at least 6 months. Mate, I'll give him this season. At the end of the day, both in the starting, I'll give him this season. I want to sack Ten Hag. This is his last season. I'll give him see how it goes. At Christmas, we will know the sort of direction we are going in. We will know the sort of vibe we are this season, guys. Absolutely. I've just noticed I need a haircut. These sides are going like that. You see my hair grows like that. It doesn't go up or down. It goes like that. You see what I mean? I'm like that character. It goes like that. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Man United, of course, we have to wait in regards to Erik Ten Hag. And we have to wait how it is at Christmas will tell us a lot about where we are and what our expectations are for the season. If we're still in all the cup competitions, he can go out there, come top 4, and he can win a couple of cups. You know, and that is brilliant for Man United. But we do have to have aspirations on challenging for the league, of course. We do have to have aspiration on challenging for the league, guys. Absolutely. We cannot leave the league. We need to challenge for this league. We've got to stop letting Man City challenge for the league. For goodness sake, what do you want them to do? Catch up 13 Premier League titles? They're not going to get 21, but I mean like 13 Premier League titles. Do you know what I mean? That we have. We don't want them to catch up. Of course, Man City with the cheating 115. We don't want them to catch up with us. Absolutely not, guys. We don't. So it's up to us in the near future. Please, it would be nice if we can challenge for the league. We need to challenge for the league. These are the sort of games we need to win. Brighton was the sort of game we needed to win, but also these are the sort of games we need to win as well, guys. We absolutely have to win these games. Guys, I'm not having much rest today. I'm doing Chatterbox and then I'm having a half an hour break. At 3:30 UK time, I will be online for the watch along of Liverpool against Man United. Looking forward to it, very excited. Songwriting, where's Sal? Who were your musical influences? My musical influences, in regards to songwriting, I'm not too sure, mate. I don't know about songwriting. I mean, I'm a ghostwriter myself. In regards to songwriting, I mean, I'm an old school guy. Like in regards to who writes songs, I like Prince. I think Prince is an absolutely incredible songwriter. I'm not a big fan of his music as such. I think he's a good musician. Wasn't my cup of tea, but as a writer, Prince was incredible. It was just on a different level in regards to writing songs and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, definitely, absolutely. There's a lot of guys out there. I like people. I'm a big fan of people who sing, write, produce, and all that. I like people like that. My brother does that. You know, I like people like that who are all-rounders, to be honest with you, who could do everything. And yeah, who can write their songs and stuff like that. You know, I'm a big hip-hop fan, I'm a big Tupac fan. I think he's a brilliant writer. He writes like song after song after song. I've been privileged to work with the Outlaws, Tupac's group and stuff like that. And I know how Tupac is, how his writing was and how his poetry was. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Thanks, Sal. Much appreciated. You're welcome, my friend. Much appreciated to you, my bro. Lies around me, Sal, jack of all trades, cartoonist, editor, musician. He said, I'm a cartoonist. Yeah, I started off as a cartoonist. I was a cartoonist. I've done work for Nickelodeon on Dexter's Laboratory, amongst others. I've also done, I've worked on it. I didn't produce, I didn't invent Dexter's Laboratory, but I've done a couple of episodes. Yeah, I've also been, I'm not a musician myself, I'm a music manager. I'm a ghostwriter, so I write songs, like I'll be in the studio writing songs for artists and giving them lyrics and stuff like that. Choruses and stuff like that, which I cannot obviously declare because it's a secret, it's a bond between us, of course. But yeah, I've done acting, I've been on Channel 4. Yeah, I've done video directing and editing videos, yeah, absolutely. Under Boomoo TV and stuff like that, and you'll see it online. I've got videos online at the moment. Just type in REDZZ online, you'll see it all anyway. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. Goodness me, there's not many online today. What is going on with you? Goodness me. Come on, guys. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, guys. Absolutely. Come on. Come on. The song Lido by Boxcrogs. Chido, whoa. He's worth the money. He puts on a show. Chido is go. Yeah, come on, Chido. Chido, we're still fighting with Arsenal for Chido. Obi Chido Martin, of course. Arsenal throwing their rattles at the pram. They're taking us to court. This whole thing could go to court. This thing could get very, very messy, guys. This thing could get very, very naughty in regards to Chido, Obi Martin, Arsenal and Manchester United. This could get very, very scruffy at the end of the day. This could get a bit madness. I think it could, you know. You know what? A lot can happen between that deal. Keep your eyes peeled on the Chido, Obi Martin deal, guys. Absolutely. Keep your eyes peeled on that. Songwriter sounds like an interesting job. I only drew illustration drawings in 3D Winter Gardens. I used to draw in my hands before all internet got involved, with technology got involved and stuff like that. I can draw you something right now. I can make you a drawing right now. Look, I'm always drawing. I'm always drawing, guys. If you look at this, I'm always drawing. I'm drawing all the time. If I've got, do you know what I mean? What's that guy? You know what? I should have my paint here. I should have my little canvas here. I'd be like, what's his name? That guy with the bushy hair. And he paints mountains. What's his name? What's his name? Oh, look at his hair. You know, this night. Look. I put that brush in there. Look at that. Oh, look at that brush. You mate, what's his name? What is it? What's that guy's name? He's got the bushy hair and he only paints mountains and lakes. I've forgotten his name. But yeah, I should do that. I should get a little paint. Hello, and welcome to Monday with Sal Painting Hour. Absolutely. Today we're going to paint Liverpool. Let's paint Liverpool. Blah, 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 blah. Absolutely, that's what we're going to do. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. So everybody's in the bloody pub, hence why you're not online. Looking forward to Bob Ross. That's it, lies around me. Can't get anything from you. Bob Ross, big up the Bob Ross. Big up the Bob Ross. Have you seen his film with Owen? What's his name? Owen. Let actor. Listen, I'm losing my bloody memory. What's going on, mate? I need to rest my head, to be honest with you. Anyway, have you seen his film? It's brilliant. It's brilliant. He was proper done over, wasn't he? Proper done over. Yeah, Bob Ross. Bob Ross, absolute legend. Who would have thought we'd be talking about Bob Ross today in the channel? Who would have thought it? No other channel talks about things like this on their channel. We go from music, we go from art, we go from there. You know what? Proper jack of all trades we are. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a drawer. Look, do you know what? What I'm going to do for you, right? What I'm going to do for you. I'm a cartoonist, by the way. Can you tell what it is yet? Absolutely. What is Rose Cartoon Club? It's Rose Cartoon. It's Rose Cartoon Club. What? Yeah, absolutely, guys. Look, listen. Allow the Rolf Harris, mate. Allow the Rolf Harris, yeah. But I'm a cartoon. I'm gonna one day when I'm on stream, I'm gonna put the canvas here, and I'm gonna draw you something. How about that? I'm gonna draw you something in front of your very eyes. I'm gonna draw you something. Absolutely. Especially if we win today. Next week I will draw you something. Not Rolf. No, not Rolf. No, we know what Rolf Harris is about. I know Bob Ross's brother Albert. Is that a joke? I don't know. Is that a joke? I can't take it seriously now, Grayo. Is that a joke? Because I'm not too sure whether Bob Ross has a brother called Albert. I'm not too sure. I don't know his family like that. But you know, if he does have is that a joke? You know, I don't know what. I just take it as, yeah, that's good. You could be joking. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You could be telling a joke. I don't know these days. Albatross. I don't know. I know, mate. Look, listen. You know what? I don't know. You know, I don't know if you're telling a joke or telling the serious now. Gray, your comedy. Your comedy is way up there with the best, mate. Absolutely. I'm just waiting for, like, you know, the punchline. And that's it. Big up Bob Ross, though. Absolutely. Yeah, paintbrushes and all. Yeah, absolutely. My wife is an artist. Yeah, she's an artist. She's a sculptor artist, and yes, mate, it's a joke. Albatross, mate, you know me, right? You know me. I'm slow like that these days. I'm not like the old days. It takes me a while because so many people. When you're on these streams, right? Some people talk, and then you're serious, and then someone takes a joke, and you're like, what? And you're like that. It throws you off guard a little bit. Big up Fleetwood Mac, obviously Fleetwood Mac, and you know what? Back for the Fleetwood Mac. Albatross, Rob Albatross. Yes, Fleetwood Mac, absolute legends. Did you know that they wrote a couple of songs for The Cause? Did you know? Well, The Cause copied a couple of their songs. Definitely. So, and you know what? Big up Fleetwood Mac. Absolutely underrated band of all time. One of the most where you go again, you say. I can't sing it because I'll get demonetized, guys. Absolutely, yeah. Bring up the Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, absolutely, guys. We're in the mood now, ain't we? We're in the mood for Manchester United. We've got the positivity going. We've got the poison. We've got Prodigy in the house. We've got everyone. UB40, got to give them respect. UB40, absolutely. Do you know what I respect about UB40? They took an Elvis song. They used one line of the Elvis. Man say, only fools love see, and I can't help falling in love with you. They used that and they just repeated it on the song, and it became a worldwide smash. Absolute legends. Absolute legends. I love red wine. Absolutely. Oh, UB40, mate. UB40, mate. Yeah. Didn't they do Thunder Only Happens When It's Raining and Players Only Love You When They're Playing as well? It was that one, wasn't it? Was that Dreams? I believe it. I'm not a big Cause fan, as you can tell. I know a big chord. And I would run away with you. I would run away. I'm not a fan, honestly. I'm not a fan. Absolutely not. Go on, leave me breathless. Take me, tease me. No, I'm not a fan. Absolutely not. I'm not a fan of the Cause. subject to popular belief. God fancy having a foursome with the cause. God blimey, the lead singer. I better be careful, my wife will hear me. But yeah, oh my goodness me, she's gorgeous. They're all gorgeous, you know what I mean? Goodness me. They're that gorgeous, I'll throw in the guy as well if we can have all of them all together. Bloody hell. Goodness me. Absolutely. Yes, mate, that was the song. Yeah, big up. You see, we're having fun on here. We're ready for the game, guys. We're absolutely buzzing for the game. We're ready for this game. We're ready for this game. And it's live, as Martin Taylor says. And it's live. You before you done a song with the Scousers, Liverpool 2 days. They're rat in my kitchen. What am I going to... What's rat in my kitchen? What am I going to do? That's a classic. Good collaboration. Yeah, Robinson for Fulham, sign him up now. We can't sign him up now, obviously, because the window is closed, unfortunately, but let's sign him up in the winter. Of course, January, obviously, we'll know a lot more what's going on with Luke Shaw, etc. By January, we'll be educated a lot what's going on there. Big up, Kenny, for joining the stream. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining, guys. Absolutely, he was brilliant last game. He's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant player. I don't know why we didn't go after him. I don't know why, we didn't sign him earlier. I don't know why we didn't go after him earlier, guys. I'm confused as to why we didn't go after a left back. Because we need a left back, guys. I'm not sure why we didn't go after him, why we're starting to get rumours about left backs now. It's a bit late, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Hermoso, apparently he's leaving as well. He's going to Roma. Hermoso's going to Roma. Can you believe that? We could have got Hermoso, you know? Big up, Grayo. Thank you so much. We're just having jokes on here. We're having fun on here. This is what we do on Chatterbox. We just chat and we talk about football and all things. That's what Chatterbox is all about. I'm going to get some special guests from the music industry very soon on this channel, and we're going to have a lot of laughs and a lot of jokes around it as well. Football and music. Can't live without it. Sign them up in January for sure. Absolutely. The fee's a little bit hefty, but we have made a lot of money this transfer window from sales. Let's not forget that. We have made a lot of money from sales as well. Lies about me. When I was a kid, I fell off for the Bangles, Walk Like an Egyptian. I used to love the lead singer of the Bangles. She was my first crush, mate. She was my first crush, absolutely. She's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I remember her, absolutely. She was lovely, lovely. Not as lovely as my wife, though. But she was beautiful. But back then, when I was younger, you know, I thought, wow. I used to like Belinda Carlisle as well, by the way. Belinda Carlisle was another one. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, I used to love her as well. Absolutely, guys, yeah. So, guys, look, we're in a positive mood. We're jumping around. We're lively. Look, are we ready for the game today? Liverpool against Manchester United, the biggest game in the calendar. The two most successful teams in England, of course. The two most successful teams in England. We cannot deny it. And I cannot wait for Man United to bring home the 3 points. That's what we want to do, guys. This is what's most important today, is bringing home the 3 points, guys. That's what I want. I hope we do. I really do hope. I'm waiting for the lineups to come out. Of course, I'm still waiting for the lineups to come out. We've got another 20 odd minutes until the lineups come out, of course. Excited. What are you feeling? Rumours is that Ahmed is on the bench. Is that true? Is lies around me? Is that true? Is it going to be true? I mean, it dependent, you know, whatever happens, as long as we win the game, whatever the lineup is, as long as we win the game, it's all about winning the game, guys. That's what we have to do. It's all about winning the game, and that's all I want at the end of the day. And if we can finish this game tonight and win the game, I'm doing a watch along. I've got my friend on the channel as well, of course, Ben. He's going to come on the channel. He's been on the channel before. I've got him for the live, for the reaction show. Of course, he's coming on. So hopefully we'll be in a good mood come about, let's say, 9 o'clock. Let's say that we're in a good mood. So 9:30, I'll be going live for the, not 9:30, sorry. I'm thinking about Middle Eastern time. But after the game, half an hour after the game, I think about, let's say about 5. So it's 4:45, 5:45, 6:30 UK time. I will be live for the reaction show with my friend Ben. He will be on the channel, legend that he is. He'll be on the channel as well. So he'll be coming along and we'll be talking about it. Anyone want to join the stream? Anyone want to join the channel? They are more than welcome to come on at any time at all, guys. Absolutely more than welcome to come on at any time. So hopefully we'll be all in a good mood. Hopefully everyone will be buzzing and we just beating Liverpool. That is what I want to see. I don't want us to be downbeat. I don't want us to be depressed. You know, because we're going into the international break and we're going to have to wait ages for another game, ain't we? So, you know, I'm just waiting, you know, for that victory. Hopefully we get that victory today. Regardless who the team is, I know we're going to want these players to play, certain players to play. I just want us to win the game, and that's it, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Where are you watching the game today? Where is everyone watching the game? There's loads of people in the pub, of course. People watching it live at the pub, of course. Let me just check out the Tottenham score. Still 1-0 to Newcastle against Spurs, by the way. 1-0 to Newcastle against Spurs. So, yeah, Newcastle, big result for them if it stays that way. I would like a draw. I would like as many teams to drop points as possible, guys. Absolutely. As many teams as possible. Brian, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Sal, fellow Reds. Come on, United. It is such a big game today. We need the positivity, guys. I'm just reminiscing about old Man United against Liverpool games. What is your favourite Man United against Liverpool game, guys? I'll bring this one into the show. What is your favourite Man United versus Liverpool game of all time? I've got a few. I've got a few, but I'm going to ask you first. What is your favourite game of all time? I mean, my favourite one, look, don't all rush to the queue. Don't all rush to answer. But I would say my favourite one, and it's just because the way the game went, right, was the John O'Shea last-minute goal. I mean, I know the 3-3. I know we drew 3-3 with Liverpool in '94, and you know, and blah blah blah. We won a few games 4-0. We beaten them at Anfield 3-1. You know, the Pallister, when Pallister scored 2 goals that time. In the morning kickoff, I remember it, and we won 3-1 at Anfield. That was a brilliant game. I absolutely loved that game. The one where Beckham scored that free kick and we won 3-1 again, that was a brilliant game and Andy Cole capitalised on a David James regular error, as he does. And I loved that game as well. We beaten Liverpool 4-0 at Old Trafford. I'm trying to think, and the last-minute goal for Rio Ferdinand at Old Trafford, that was a fantastic game. That was a fantastic goal as well, because we were going through a tough period at that time as well. So that was a fantastic one. Yeah, mate, at the end of the day, it does boil down to the FA Cup final, doesn't it? Eric Cantona, last-minute goal. Well, last 5 minutes he scored and won the double. Can't win anything with kids. Brilliant. After suspension. Mate, you know what? Brings a tear to my eye, lies around me. It brings a tear to my eye when I reminisce about these games, you know. Graham's going to go way back. Gray is going to go 4 years before I was born. Goodness me. Pearson and Makari 2-1 doing the treble. Yeah, I know about that game. Yeah, we stopped them from winning the treble. Another one, absolutely another one. Brilliant. The FA Cup final for me, obviously during the can't win anything with kids. We lost a lot of players that season, of course. Brought a lot of kids in. It didn't start well. We lost to Aston Villa, of course. It was a tough season. We won some, we lost some. We were smashed a couple of times. You know, and then we end up winning the double. It was just the momentum that just went. And if anything talks about momentum, right? If you want to talk about momentum, look at that season, 95-96, when we won the double with kids, right? Look at that season, and that tells you everything you need to know about momentum. Now, we need to win this game to get that momentum. We need to win this game to get that momentum and keep it going again, guys. Favourite United game? Easy. United versus Bayern win the Champions League Cup. Yeah, that's my favourite United game as well, mate. My favourite. I mean, Liverpool versus Man United. The FA Cup final in that year was... The FA Cup the FA Cup in 98-99 wasn't too bad either, was it? The last 2 minutes, the 2 goals in the last minute, Andy Cole and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That was brilliant. What a season 1999 was. I was fortunate to be at the final. And I remember after the game, I didn't have a hotel and... I went clubbing the whole night. And I remember sitting on the beach and I was just sitting there and I was like, do you know what? I might never see this ever again. You know, this is incredible. You know, what I've just witnessed is just incredible. I was behind on the left, behind the goal when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored. You know, I had nothing. I didn't have a pot to piss in. I had nothing, you know, at the end of the day. And I managed to scrape all the money I had together and go to the game. You know, and I was lucky, no hotel. Guts, you know, we just went there. Willy-nilly, just went there, random, boom, that's it, went there. And it was fantastic, one of the greatest moments of my life. And when I even think about the 1999 season, right, typified the last Champions League final of the 90s. And I want to talk about the 90s, because the 90s for me was, I was a teenager in the 90s. And, you know, I just want to say that the 90s were so beautiful in regards to how successful we were. How grateful I am to have witnessed all those times. I'm very grateful to have seen the things I've seen, as a Man United fan. Especially the fact that I started supporting them before they started winning the leagues and before they started winning the FA Cups and trebles and doubles and stuff like that. And I just look back at those days, and it's just so beautiful, when you think about it. I just hope that you fans who started supporting United late, right? Who started supporting United in this century, right? Especially those fans who started supporting United after Sir Alex Ferguson. I really do hope, I pray, that you witness what we witnessed, at least a little bit of what we witnessed back in the day. At least a little bit of what we witnessed. Because the feelings we had are unmatchable, they're unrivaled, I said to myself, and I promised to myself, after the 98-99 final, I sat there in Barcelona on the beach, right? And I was telling a friend of mine, I said, look, we may never see this again, guys, right? I will be happy if we never win another trophy again. Of course, it's changed since then. Of course, it's changed. We won the league a couple of times more than that. But we never got to that heights again. 2008, we were close, if it didn't happen against Portsmouth. But 99 was different. 99, there were so many things about 99 when you think about it, from the Liverpool game in the FA Cup, of course. Even if you go further back into the game against Charlton at the Valley, and we score a last-minute goal against Charlton, Dwight York. You go on all the whole season, and the last-minute goals that we scored in that season, it is no coincidence. The late goal against Derby County, these games, it's, there's many games in that season that we pushed it and we made it happen. We made it happen, guys. And when you think about that season, that decade of the 90s, it's unrivaled for me. It's just unrivaled. I just feel like, wow, greatest Cantona goal ever. It was a Newcastle, the goal, the celebration, that moment defined that. Mate, 1995, 96 absolutely was one of the greatest games there is, because Peter Schmeichel came out with one of the best goalkeeper performances I've ever seen in my life. An absolute rock in goal. He would not let anything in. And then Cantona, as he does, comes out with the goal. Brilliant finish. Hit it on the floor, smack into the corner, 1-0, game over. That set us up for the rest of the season. People forget how many points we were behind Newcastle that season. They forget how many points we were behind. They forget how we came back to win. And this is what I want. This is what I want. It's 1-1. Let me have a look. Oh, is it Son? Looks like an own goal, doesn't it? Looks like an own goal. I'll take that. We take the teams that are dropping points. We need teams to drop points, to be honest, mate. We do need these teams to drop points. 1-1. Poor for the keeper, to be honest, with that Pope. Poor for the keeper, to be honest. But yeah, when I think about the 90s, I've got so many stories to tell you during the 90s. You know what I mean? Like right until the end of the 90s, In 1998, 99, I don't know if you ever remember this, guys, right? Please tell me if anyone went to this game. I have not seen anyone who went to this game. Before the season started in 98, 99, we had a reserve game against Aston Villa, right, at Old Trafford. And Jesper Blomqvist played in that game. And it was to get him fitness or whatever. But we played Aston Villa in a reserve game. It was a youth game, reserve game. And and Jesper Blomqvist played. I was at Old Trafford that day. Who went to that game? Can you remember that game? Just before the start of the 98-99 season. Jesper Blomqvist had just signed for Man United. He played in that game against Aston Villa youth team. Come on, Crystal Palace. Keep it going. Barcelona at 2-0 down from the first leg. Came back 3-2 on aggregate. Barcelona at Old Trafford, 2-0 down from the first leg. Came back. Yeah, that was when Mark Hughes scored. I remember, is that when we won the Cup Winners' Cup? There's a few games. No, that was back in the early 80s, wasn't it? That was back in the early 80s. It was late 70s, I believe that was. We come back to beat, we beat Barcelona 3-2. We lost 2-0 in the first game, yeah. We come back to beat them at Old Trafford. Classic game. Come on, Palace. Come on, you Eagles. Let's do this. Cumming was great in those days. Jeremy Healy, Carl Cox, Tony DeVitt. It was brilliant, mate. It was fantastic. We won the treble, right? And, I thought, you know what, I don't have a hotel. I went clubbing. It was crazy, mate. I was with a bunch of Man United fans. People don't understand how it was. I've written an article about this in a magazine. I'm going to post it up today, in regards to the treble and what happened and people witnessed the treble and stuff like that. It was an absolute crazy time. The 90s, for me, the 90s were just crazy. They were absolutely crazy. They were just such a beautiful period to be around, to be alive. It wasn't just that. The 80s as well, part of the 80s as well. But the 90s were like such a good vibe in England. Like, you don't understand how the vibe was. It's so different now. The vibe is gone. The vibe is gone in England. It's just gone. Everything is just so annoying now. Everything is annoying for me, and it's sad in one way, including football, who remain not successful anymore. The game in Paris was also very special. That is in recent years, of course, and the FA Cup game against Liverpool last year, taking a win against. Yeah, the game in Paris was great. The only down thing about the Paris game is that we end up going out the next round, and, it sort of an anticlimax, to be honest with you. Sad about that, but, it gave us a taste. The last time I felt anything near close to those days was Jose Mourinho in the Europa League final against Ajax, especially after what happened in Manchester. Of course, we all know what happened on the night before, of course, so we all know what happened, and then Man United to win the final again in the Europa League. I was very emotional in that game, absolutely very emotional, of course, and that game, it sort of touched home because everything that happened and stuff, and then it sort of reminded me of the good days of when we won the treble, when we won in Europe, of course. Those days were brilliant. Those days are just brilliant. So you say the lineup is out, guys. Is it a bit early for the lineup? Let me have a look. Is Garnacho playing? Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Right, let's have a look at this. Let me have a look at these. If we got the lineups out right now, so it's still 1-1 between Spurs and that. Let's see if we got the lineups out. It's a bit early though. It's a bit early. Yeah, head-to-head scores. Let me have a look. I can't see it at the moment. I think it's going to be out officially in a bit. Guys, Sun 1-1. Absolutely, we'll take that, guys. Absolutely. I hope it's a draw. Me too. We need more teams to drop points, of course. We do. Ahmad is out. That's sad if that is true, of course. Grayo, my greatest goal ever, FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal, Schmeichel's penalty save. Mate, greatest FA Cup game of all time. Mate, greatest FA Cup game of all time. No one can tell me anything other, because that game had absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. It had absolutely everything. That game, if we didn't win that game, we're not winning the treble. That save from Peter Schmeichel, my goodness me. Can't wait. That goal with Ryan Giggs, of course. My goodness, the hairy chest and goodness, it's emotional when you think about it. I was young. I was only like 17, and it was such a beautiful thing, man. It's just such a beautiful time. Anana, Mazdalic, Martinez, Dalot, Bruno, Rashford, Xerxes, Garnacho. So they're all playing then, João, Casemiro and Mainu. Apart from Rashford, that's not bad, to be honest. If that is the team, I'm happy with that. Apart from Rashford, of course, but I'll take that. That's the team. I'm happy with that. Viva Garnacho, absolutely. Grayo, Sal, the UK is falling rapidly, unfortunately, due to the corrupt and cancerous governments following orders from the globalists and the Illuminati. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. People. They don't look into things, they don't really research things as they should research things, and, who we're run by governments. And I don't want to say too much on this channel, obviously it's a football channel, but obviously I've been in the music industry and I know what, and stuff. And, yeah, the country's going down. The people need to unite, instead of fighting each other, instead of all this stuff, they need a revolution in England. That's what they need. England needs a revolution, in my opinion. Let me just go down here. Brian. Sal, I told you, you can't sing low. I can sing. Listen to this. Charlotte Church. What's that? Is that not singing, mate? Is that not singing, bruv? Is that singing or not singing? Come on, mate. Come on. I can sing rock songs as well if you do. There's a few songs I can sing very well. If I could. I don't want to sing to that though, because I'm going to get demonetized. Because my voice is so crisp and they will pick it up. Absolutely. Joel, Liverpool team is Alisson, Van Dijk. Who? Alisson, Rat. What's his name? What's it? Ed, what's that? The Rat. I don't know. I can't read their names. Sorry, mate. A dying mouse. Oi! Mate, listen, at Charlotte Church, mate, if I was in front of the Royal Albert Hall right now, I'd be getting a standing ovation. And you guys are like, just dissing the man. My talent is wasted. It's wasted, mate. Listen, some people pay a lot of money to hear that sort of song, mate. Some people hear a lot of money to hear that sort of stuff. Ungrateful. Sal, do you need the toilet? Mate, oh my God, look. Gray, last person I expected it from was you, mate. The last person I expected it from was you. You guys are absolutely nasty, guys, nasty people. Guys, listen, all jokes aside, look, it's a fantastic time because it's Man United versus Liverpool. We need to win this game. Massive game, of course. Let's do the business, guys. Let's hope we get it through. Let's hope we get it in. Let's hope we get the win. I'll be back in around half an hour. Loving it, mate. Mate, we love you. I love the chat. I love everyone. Like, no problem, mate. No problem. I can't have everything, including a voice. Do you know what I mean? But, big love. Let's hope. Fingers crossed, Man United do the business. Let's do this, guys. I'll be back in half an hour, guys, for the live watch along. Please don't forget to join me. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to drown my sorrows because my ego has been severely damaged since I've been on this stream. Extremely damaged. So I'm going to have half an hour out. And then I'm going to come back for the watch along, hopefully recuperated. Hopefully I have a bottle of you-know-what underneath the cupboard. So I will be all right, guys. Big up. Come on, you Reds. We're going to do this, guys. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, guys. Absolutely, we're going to do this. We're going to win against Liverpool. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in half an hour, I hope. Let's keep it going. Big up the Reds. Up Man United. Nervous. Who's getting nervous? I'm definitely getting nervous, guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. And we move. Glory, Man United. Let's do this, guys. I'll see you in a bit.